Can you imagine having a friend stood beside you, they're right over your left shoulder, and all day long they're talking into your left ear. They're telling you everything that you've done wrong in the past, everything you're doing wrong in the here and now. They're continuously judging you. They're continuously judging everybody that's in your environment. They're continuously giving you opinions about things that are happening around you and how badly you're handling situations. Would you be able to cope with that all day long, every single day? Wouldn't you want to punch their lights out? Because that is the voice in our heads. That is what we're listening to all day long. For the average person, more than 95% of the thoughts that we think in our head have a negative basis. Over 90% of those thoughts are on repeat from the day before, from the week before, from the month before, from 10 years ago. We are a habitual creature running on repeat, running on a subconscious program. Okay, so what I'd like to talk about is taking our power back, because the only thing we really do have somewhat control over is our mind. We don't have any control over what's going on in our environment. So let's stop living by cause and effect. Let's stop living by let's see what happens and then I'll just respond to that. I'll respond to what's happening in my immediate environment. I'll respond to whatever presents itself to me. Why don't we decide how we're going to think and feel ahead of time? Now, this is not easy. It's not straightforward, and it does take practice. But with the practice of some really profound breathing techniques that I teach in my workshops, and with a good mantra meditation, that there's thousands of them online, there's thousands of courses on there, I teach them too here in Dubai. And with a good meditation practice, you can actually start to become aware of that voice in your head. And when you do, you start to control your own situation. You start to regain your power. You take control back. And when you do that, you start to dictate what's going to be happening in your life. Yes, you've entered into the unknown, but you're going to choose how you're going to think and feel. So even when something really negative blows out in front of you and you're faced with a really full-on challenge, you're taking that step back, you're taking a few deep breaths in and out, you're deciding how you're going to respond. So rather than react habitually from your all that negative programming, you're responding from a higher state of consciousness, because you have already decided you're going to think and you're going to feel from that higher place. You're not going to let what happens in the environment dictate to you how you think and feel. So start your meditation practice today and start becoming aware and regaining your power.